welcome to Girls Closet on Flip TV, where we talk about everything relating to girls, from fashion, relationship, heartbreak, marriage, just anything that has to do with girls. I am Adeni Adela, and with me today I have Zubi Glad in the studio. Welcome to Girls Closet. So we are going to be talking about Mercy Johnson's receiving backlash for supporting APC. Like many comments, as like there are so many comments online. They are really backlashing and like, why are you supporting APC? Well, her husband is an APC man.
I don't even know why they are doing that, because the husband of this this woman is he won Eastern, North, East and North where something like that in Edo State House of Rep. So she is solidly behind the husband. That's my opinion, and that's what I think, you know.
Okay, let's read what she wrote. She said she posted it yesterday that earlier today I joined His Excellency Babajide Sanwo-Olu and the incredible women leaders that make up the APC Women Presidential Campaign team at the APC Women Southwest Rally. As a woman, wife to an APC candidate at Prince Okoje and mother, I am confident in the APC plan for women, which is in line with the 35% affirmative action for women. From the good messages and conversation with the women leaders, I was opportune to hear from the actor's mouth, and I have renewed hope and confidence in the good intentions, great plans and action to follow for the women of Nigeria and for the people of Nigeria.
It's a good thing she has done, because one, if my husband, even if my husband is an APC man, there's no way I will not support him now, right? Will I now say because you're supporting your husband and there's nothing wrong with it? So I don't see the reason why she should receive that kind of criticism. You know, I actually saw a post that is the obedient people that were criticizing her that much. You know, there's no need for criticism.
Anybody supporting APC now is after her life. They
even say she has collected money.
No. She didn't. I don't think she collected any money.
Why would she collect money when she's supporting that's the husband's party?
Exactly.
So why would she collect money?
But then she has to, you know, her husband is APC. I know, and she loves her husband, so she got to support her husband to the fullest.
This is someone that said one time that her family they are the most important people in her life. And being that the husband, being one of the most important person in her life, is an APC member, so she has to support the party wherein her husband belongs. And even if it's any of us who could have done the same thing.
Of course.
Yeah.
Why won't I support my man? As far as that APC, I'm very sure there are some good people there, but then the bad ones have overshadowed the good ones. There are good politicians in the APC, if you have to say.
See, the APC, the party itself, that APC is not the problem. The problem are the individuals in the party. Do you understand what I mean? APC is not bad, but it is the people inside the APC that made it bad. And of course, it can't be everybody. It is just some few people that made it look like it's all bad, you know. So if someone says, I belong to this political party, I belong to... As a matter of fact, some people that are supporting Peter Obi today, they're not supporting him because he's in Labour Party. It is because of his personality, because of his person. That's why they're supporting him. Some people that are supporting Atiku Abubakar today is not because he's in PDP. It's not because they want to protect their party or they want to like make PDP to be relevant again. No, I believe it is because of the person that is vying for that particular position. That's the reason you get. So I don't think it's about political parties, but about the individuals vying for the seats they are vying for.
So like, I don't know why Nigerians are actually... I know this person, she will never like... She will not even respond to anything being said about her because she loves her family a lot.
Mrs. Johnson, right? I like her person. Like, she always turn a deaf ear a lot and a blind eye a lot. Okay,
let's read some of the comments from Nigerians and the backlashes she has received so far.
Okay.
Mr. Johnson thinks she is slick. Lady has secured the future of her kids by birthing them in the United States, and she is there wanting us to vote. Same party that has shown Nigerians Pepe. She is not that smart after all. Wow. Mr. Johnson sold her conscience for whatever meager price. You can tell yours too if you like, but one thing I know is that God in heaven will shame all of you. Come next year, you will see why he is God. This one said she should be very ashamed of herself. All the celebrities only care about their personal interest. Okay, this one said whoever is not pleasing or not ready to respect Mercy Johnson's decision should go and jump into the lagoon, because I don't seem to understand their point. We should all learn to tolerate decency now. Must we all have similar view on politics? So Sean Shark said, I see you all bashing Mercy Johnson for her choice. I feel it is not right. Why should reserve the right to support any candidates in the coming polls? Her husband is also an HOR candidate under the same party. Do you expect her to support her husband? Is not possible.
That's what I'm saying. Like, she has to support her husband. She's a supportive wife. If she doesn't support the husband, who will she support? You know?
This one said, you people should leave Mercy Johnson alone. She's supporting her husband's party. I don't see how that is a crime. You guys bully a lot, and it is very disgusting.
A lot. Nigerians. Basketball is plenty for our country. On social media especially.
So, it's her husband. She can support whoever she wants to support. And it's a marriage. So, thank you. Let's go into the girls' topic for today.
Yep! Before I was there, I have this candidate now. What about my celebrity wife? And then my husband is... oh, I beg. Just leave Mercy Johnson. You guys should just leave her alone. Let her be. She's not going to respond, but let her be. She's on the side of her husband, so...
Okay. The girls' topic are, should a young woman be scared of marriage? Consider what has been happening recently around the world. Like, marriages been crashing. Like 25 years marriages, 30.
I am not scared of marriage.
13 years marriages. I am scared.
Babe, I'm not scared. Do you know why? Because all these people that they're having issues in their marriage, they're not my parents. They're not even my role model. They're not my role model. Okay. If my parents can successfully be in their marriage for 33 good years, like my parents have been married for 33 good years, and these people I grew up under them. They how would I put it? Like, they took care of me. They're my parents, and a lot of things. Why would I be scared of getting married? Why would I be scared of going through that same line that my mom went through? Marriage is actually very, very blissful, but it's just that, like I said, I've always said that people have left their marriages to be decided by social media. That's what I feel, because a lot of movies that we watch and a lot of things happening on the internet is the reason why marriages are having issues today. You don't want to tell me that if, let's say, my parents have a successful marriage, all right, like the very successful one, and at 3 years no be choice now what for you? Like, I've not even seen them, like they've not had physical, like in my presence. No, definitely they will have issues and they will resolve in their closets, but in front of us, I and my siblings have not seen that. Even up to this time, I've not. All right, so why would I now be scared of getting married because of one pastor divorced the wife because of one thing that they can actually take care of? No.
I actually think most young people are kind of scared to probably to get married, because you're like, oh, I am this person, this is how I behave, this is how my character is. And I know I'm trying to curtail this character, but then sometimes I act overboard, and I act like someone that is possessed. But then that's why sometimes it is very good before getting married, like take time to like change some things about oneself. Some bad things, some negative things about oneself before going into, not even married, before going into a relationship. Like change this like change this particular thing, that you know that this thing is a red flag. If this person should get note of this thing, it's a turn off. So that's why it's good to work on oneself before going into a relationship. You know, I feel it leads to marriage.
Yeah, I feel that, see, one doesn't know it all. Person know they know everything finish. You feel me back? You know, if you know I'm finished, you get. But you know, at some point in my life, let me use myself as an example. I realized that at some point I was this hot-tempered person. Like, I get angry easily. Right? And I went to stay with a family that the woman was also like that. Like, so when she does things,
you'll be scared.
Yeah. And I said the way the husband is so quiet, the way the husband will respond, and I'll be like, okay. If I am to be a man and this woman is doing this, how will I feel and how will I react? So let me just take it that she is me now, and I'm the one at the receiving end. Will I receive this thing? How will I react? So it was at that point I started training myself. I won't lie to you, like I started training myself. And then when I eventually got into a relationship at some point, because I didn't want all these lovey-dovey, I told you I wasn't a lovey-dovey person. Like I don't it doesn't freak me. But when I decided, okay, let me give relationship a chance in my life, all right. And then what my partner was complaining was, you always get angry. What is it? Are you supposed to get angry now? I'm not, even when he was saying it, I'm like, I'm not angry. I was angry, but I was acting like I'm not angry. Then another thing that helped me was I started like studying, making research, reading books on how to improve myself. That's why I said no, I finished. If you say you want to enter into a relationship hoping that no, just try as a person to work on yourself. If you cannot take it from the opposite person, try not to be like that. You get, so that even if it eventually leads to marriage, you guys, even though I heard someone say something once that marriage is like an institution that they give you a certificate even before you enter into it. That means there's no
relationship, right?
No marriage.
Okay, they give you a certificate
before you enter. You don't understand. Like on the wedding day, even if you got married, they'll give you a certificate as you're entering. That's to tell you that, my dear, there is no graduating here. You keep learning. Even in relationship too, because the two of you are two different individuals coming from two different backgrounds. You know, you keep learning yourself until whenever, right? And if you don't have patience, like I always say, patience is a virtue that especially every girl must covet. Girl, because sometimes how a home or how a relationship turns out to be is dependent. Sometimes I see that it's dependent on the woman.
Not only the woman, but
I just see it that way, because sometimes someone told me that men don't know what they want. That's why they can see fair today, they say I like fair girls. They can see black today, I say I like black girls and all of that. But I feel that I am not scared of marriage because of what I'm seeing on the internet. No, I am not.
Alright, we have a comment. Samuel Enang, welcome to the show. He said, "Oh, supportive wife supporting evil. Can she allow Tinubu manage her hotels business in Lagos State?" Wow, violence. Well, just like Remi Tinubu supporting her husband, would she have left her husband and support Atiku?
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
So I've got to support my husband to the fullest.
At least we show support.
I know my husband is this kind of person. Like, he's truthful, he's honest in all ramifications. So I am supporting him because of that. I trust Mercy Johnson. She wouldn't support shit. That's it.
See, it's not even about she supporting shit, even if the husband is a bad person. But because she is the wife. You know, that is one thing that, see, I don't know, Shao, but that's one thing about this whole thing. Provided that you're coupled with somebody that you and this person share a particular relationship, and when that person is in need of your support and you now shy away, I don't know, you're not, it won't be seen that you're showing, it would be a good sign. Yeah, it would be a good sign. Because I remember at some point when P2B, when he came out newly, everybody was asking, where is his wife? Where is his wife? The someone that is vying for position. It was even on Twitter. Where is the children? They cannot even, okay, let the children come out and show support and all of that. So at some point, when the campaign started, the woman had to come out. You have to support your partner. That's how I see it, and that's what I believe that Mercy Johnson have done.
All right, the next question is, why do you think relationships, marriages of nowadays are not lasting long like the way the old marriages used to? Oh God, I'd actually like to do like a talk show, which I'm going to do in Jesus' name, amen. Like invite like old days. Don't let me say my plan before someone can snatch it. So like, why do you think marriages of nowadays are not like getting stronger, lasting long? Even relationships, they are not even 3 months, 2 months, they are done. Why is it always like that? Even someone like even a year after marriage, they are divorced. Why is it like that?
Should I tell you why?
Happening?
Because there are a lot of, I'm not a feminist, even though I am not against it at some point or to an extent. But then, women, before, in those days, women are limited to some things.
Like what? Like phones?
Not phones. Like, there are some information that, or should I say everybody, there's some information that we don't really get in those days. And now, feminists that they call themselves, they've opened the eyes of a lot of people. You understand? This thing they call gender equality as well. You understand? In those days, there was, even though there might be, but it wasn't as common as it is today. This gender equality, where women believe that you're not bigger than me, you're not greater than me, those kind of thing. But from onset, we are made to understand that a woman is supposed to be under a man. But you know, some women, they wouldn't want to be like, why would I be under you? Who do you hell they think you are? And you know, that can bring an issue in a relationship. When you're trying to when you try to rub shoulder with the man.
Guy.
Yes. You definitely have an issue.
My own opinion is quite different from this. Mine is that it's from both sides. Mine is that some women actually feel like the equality you talked about, they feel they can have this, like, he's a man, if he's doing this, I can do better, I can do much more better than he is doing. So the respect is kind of not there. Like, I think respect, respect. You know why? In coming to that respect aspect there, most men don't respect their wives. See, when a woman, let's say you married a woman and you want to keep her as a housewife, and then because you're the one providing all of her needs, you can go out there and do anything you want to do. And then she realizes that this man is doing shit, like she's taking her marriage for granted. By cheating and a lot of things, you get. Then one day she now wakes up, maybe she meets somebody who tells her that, how can you be a housewife? You can actually work, you know. And then she starts going out and be like, okay, if you cheat, I'm okay. What's the point of staying in a marriage where you are not even performing your role as a husband? It's better I stay alone. You understand? It's better I stay on my own, or in a relationship. It's better I don't even date any guy, or if I have money, I can get them just at the snap of my finger. And I believe that's of course. Now, you know, it's not for satisfaction that most people are in a relationship. All right. So when you have a snap of a finger,
yeah, when you have your money, you can be like, there are a lot of, the same way they say there are a lot of girls out there. That's the same way women would say there are a lot of men out there.
Why is it that men can actually like cheat the way they want, why women can't cheat? And if a woman should tend to cheat, there will be a like stigma. Is it stigma?
No, they'll tell you that men are polygamous in nature, forgetting that a lot of people carry HIV over there.
I am polygamous in nature, so I can marry two husbands if I want to.
No, you're polyandry.
Okay, polyandry. Okay, I am polyandry in nature too. If I want to marry two husbands, I can marry two husbands, as long as they are providing for me. If they're not providing for me, I'll just chase them away. Like, go to your father's house, I don't want you again. Since men can do that, so means I can do it. Equal right now, Abby.
I want to know what someone has dropped on the comment section. Like,
Supreme Soccer said, what are you guys saying? Okay, we previously talked about Mrs. Johnson currently going through backlash from Nigerians for supporting APC. And mind you, her husband is an APC candidate, so she has no choice than to support her husband, just like Remi Tinubu is supporting
the husband
too. So you can't expect her to leave APC and support Atiku. It's not possible. I've got to support my family first before anything. That's just, and we talk about why do marriages and relationships, why are they not lasting long like before? Because relationships nowadays, 2 months they are done, 3 months they are done. I thought you were in the relationship. No, we are not together again. That's just it. Because and marriage is too, like 1 year marriages. 1 year marriage and be like, oh, I'm sorry, we are divorced. What happened? I thought you guys had the chemistry. That's just it. That's what we're talking about. So we like to get your opinion. And
also we talked about should we be scared of getting married?
Should you be scared of getting
because
married?
Of
what has been
a typical example is this one-time can president, right? And PFN. What's his name again?
I can't remember.
Yeah, he's a very like one-time can president. I can't really remember his name right now. But he divorced the wife of 25 years. Come on now, do you know Titribet? He's a gospel singer. Like yesterday, I was going through something on social media. I saw that this man and the wife have lived for 25 good years. And they are like, I'm like, so why? How come this pastor, after 25 years, they are no more together? And these people, what's going on?
All right, so the next one we have now is The next one we have now is, okay, like, what advice do you have for, I'm sorry, please. What are the fundamental truths that holds a relationship? Like, there's this truthful thing about this thing, like, if you can withhold it, this relationship is going to hold, like, it's going to last forever. Like, what do you think is the foundational truths of such a relationship? What do you think is
I believe apart from love though, like, let's just keep love aside right now. Please, our technician, can you please check the pictures we're seeing? All right, okay, thank you. I believe that one of the things that, keeping love aside right now, is respect, understanding, and trust. To me, when these three things are there, at least there will definitely be misunderstanding. No, like, for real, man, I've not seen a relationship where there is no misunderstanding. If I'm not go quarrel, well, you guys will quarrel. At some point you fight, there must be quarrel, but then love, respect, trust. Respect, they say, is actually reciprocal.
Yes, it's reciprocal. You know, you respect me.
Yeah, you don't expect a woman to always to.
And I think most men out there actually want a very calm woman that wouldn't trouble them when they are cheating or doing something wrong. That's it. That's the fact. Like, this person is this person. Okay, I'm dating this person and he's cheating, and I'm complaining profusely. Like, I don't like what you're doing. I'm like, no, you nag a lot. I'm not nagging. I'm just trying to, like, tell you this thing I don't like, or this person, oh, you lie too much, you keep lying every day, I don't like this, can you just stop lying? Like, no, I'm not lying, I'm just telling you, no, you are lying. Or probably you keep doing some things, and this person keeps even both sides, this person keeps complaining, she keeps complaining, he keeps complaining, and there is no change. What do you think that person should do?
Well, hence you guys are not married though. Well, see,
okay, even if they are married, what if they are married?
Because I'm not married, I wouldn't say.
Okay, let's say you are married.
Because I'm not married. I've not been in marriage before, so I don't even know what. For example,
let's imagine that you're married.
Until I'm married.
Alright, so, like, I believe, like, to hold a very good, lasting relationship, we have to be truthful to each other. No pretense, no lies, nothing, just be truthful to each other, and also accommodate each other's mistakes, and also put in some words of correction whereby both of you can correct each other and make amendments. That's my own.
See, the thing there is, like, I don't know if I say this now, I might be sounding so religious to some people or to some of our viewers, I don't know, but my candid truth here is this: when you are not ready for marriage, why being in a relationship? That's just it. No, you can be friends.
Sorry.
You can be friends.
So
you don't expect too much from each other. That's it.
Understand. So
you don't expect too much from each other. You guys can just be friends.
So someone cannot have a relationship again now.
See, the reason why all these things are happening is because, see, when you are close to somebody and there is sex, have entered, that's when you start hearing all this kind of talk. But if there is no sex, you guys are just friends.
Is there any relationship? Okay, let's say that one is undefined relationship. That one that you're talking about.
You can be in a defined relationship without sex. What are we saying? See, we just made this whole thing to look like sex is the bond, sex is the this. Forgetting that a lot of people, once they have sex with you.
Can you be in a defined relationship without sex?
Of course, I have been in one several times.
Okay.
As a matter of fact, I have a friend right now. Like, we are close friends, but come on now, we define relationship.
Like boyfriend and girlfriend. I'm not talking about friends.
I've been in a boyfriend and girlfriend relationship. As a matter of fact, my first date, we never had sex. My first date, even my second one, we never had sex. We never slept without sex.
Please, let's.
You know that we never slept without sex. You mustn't have sex because you're in a relationship. That's the basis of relationship.
That's true. That's actually true. Like,
because once that sex have entered, come on now, that's when you start picking offense, you start getting angry, you start doing see, I don't know, like, that's why I said,
I'm not talking about friendship.
See, that's why I said, if I say something now I might be sounding religious and I might step on toes. That's why I said that before, all right? But then sex does not define
anything.
It does not define a committed relationship.
I'm not trying to like dispute that. Sex doesn't define anything. We both enjoyed each other and that's it. Fine. I had sex with you had sex with me and that's it. We both enjoyed each other. What I'm trying to say now is that is it possible to be in a committed relationship nowadays and not have sex with the person?
It's
and
possible.
not have sex with each other.
It's possible. Yes.
Okay.
It's possible. Have you met people that are celibate before? That are celibate.
It's possible.
That's
Okay.
possible.
All right. We talked about Mr. Johnson receiving backlash from her fans and Nigerians because she is supporting her husband. I'm sorry, because she's supporting APC. And mind you, her husband is an APC candidate. And we talk about what do you think are the foundational truths that hurts a relationship.
Please, that one, but please, our viewers, we have like 13 people watching. You know, we can't say, we can't know it all. Definitely, if you know you have a contrary opinion or thought or view to what we said, I did mention that I said trust, respect, and understanding, and she said truthfulness, honesty, and loyalty.
Okay, so the next one we talked about was should the young ones be scared of marriage?
Like I said, I am not scared of marriage. No matter what I see on social media, I will never be scared of marriage because one, those people that are marrying and divorcing, they are not my role model, and they cannot even be my role model.
Okay.
See, let me tell you something. My grandma married my grandpa successfully, even though my grandpa is late, and they did not divorce. So why would I be scared? Because of what this era called social media have brought. Because of what the movie industry have painted. You know, when you keep watching a particular thing over and over and over and over. Before now, men cheat and their women will not divorce them. But now they cheat, they divorce. You don't understand. Because of.
So can you stay in a marriage that whereby your man is cheating?
That is why I'm not praying to marry a man who is wayward.
Okay, the last one that we talk about is why do you think relationships and marriages are not lasting long like it used to before? Like why? Just why?
Why are they not lasting?
Why?
Because
why?
Because the women, their eyes have opened. They now believe in gender equality. They don't want anybody to come and wrap them and put them behind.
I believe most people go into
armpits.
relationship with pretense. Like I don't want this person to know this particular thing about me. They pretend a lot, which is not good. You don't have to pretend. Just be yourself. If the person likes you,
like you know,
if the person not like you, you move forward. There are many fishes in the river.
Hey, wait.
Catch kote, no problem. If you catch shower, if you catch octopus, fish na fish. There are, and oh, amazing! There are many fishes in the river. All kinds of fish, not only kote, not only shower. You can see so many. You can see.
There's also something like called crayfish.
There's crayfish,
just
and there's
fish.
crab, and there is so many prawns, so many things in the river. What I say? Come on.
But I believe in this adage that says that like charges attract, while unlike charges repel. So you you definitely attract your lookalike. You understand? That's that.
Okay,
you definitely attract your lookalike.
I don't want to attract my own lookalike.
You don't want to attract.
I don't want to attract.
You definitely attract your own lookalike because if you're a pretentious person, you definitely fall into the trap of a person who is also pretentious.
Me that I talk too much. I should not attract my lookalike.
No, it's not in that aspect.
Okay, what aspect?
It's not in that aspect. Like if you are a pretentious person, you know the funny truth. Sometimes I don't know if it is true though, but sometimes men, they don't know a good woman. They don't know when a girl is pretending. Most men don't know when a girl is pretending, but they feel they know.
So you think most girls knows when a man is pretending?
I told someone before like that.
Man!
You can actually stay with somebody, like you pretend that you love this person, and the person will believe that you loved.
I'm sorry, there's no
love there.
Someone, your action will speak it all. Like this person.
Are you sure there are good pretenders out there?
I don't know.
Okay, someone said good day, Zechima. You're welcome to this show. He said social media is a big problem in marriages too. Marital things and trying to follow the useless societal trends all contribute to failed marriage. I said it now. Thank you for supporting my view. Honestly speaking, because we are
social
following
media has
a lot of
contributed
things.
to a lot of things,
A lot of
marriages and
things.
relationships.
A lot of
because
things. Okay.
Most girls will be like, oh, because boyfriends of nowadays are now like splashing millions of naira to surprise their girlfriends. Like a normal girlfriend, you know that your boyfriend cannot afford this. Like you don't have understanding. You're not gonna be pressuring the guy. Like no, you have to surprise me. Like Nibo, I don't understand. You want to kill the guy? You're not supposed to be like that.
Okay.
You don't have to follow social media to ascertain your own lifestyle. Cut your coat according to your size.
You know, I remember back then. This is I think my very first year in school or my second year. I can't remember. My first year in school was 2012. All right, either first year or second year. So this guy, he was saying that he was in love with me. He loved me. A lot of things he was saying. So do you know? And I asked him, what is the basis of your love for me? Like, why do you love me? He said, I just like you have this shape. Like, if you know the thing, you know, guys, the way they talk when they fancy a woman's body.
I'm actually like this shape of a thing. Let me say this. I've actually like had a thing with someone. The person said he likes my shape. I wasn't liking the person at all, but I started liking the person later on. He said he likes my shape, and we had something to do together. She gets open like I'm not going to like have any feelings for him. You don't understand, because this person like say he likes my shape, and I was like kind of liking this person back. I was liking the person at first, but I was liking the person back. So like we had a thing together, and I was like, okay, are you satisfied? Like that kind of person. Like, have you gotten what you wanted? They attracted to me because of my shape, and mind you, I didn't have sex with him because this person, or because I dislike him, or I like him. And I started to have sex with him. That's it.
So yeah, I was saying something earlier.
Sure.
So this guy was just like, I asked him, why do you know, at some points I had to like, I called him, I said, I want us to like, I like your personality. I like, because it's very, very intelligent, and I love guys that are intelligent. So I told him, I want to be a friend, but you liking my shape and all of that, I don't know where that one is coming from. If you're liking my shape because you want to get down with me, that will not be easy.
Once a guy tells you like I like your shape, it's just go around, you know, like down to sex. That's just
I just told him that will not be easy. All right, so he got to a point, and I told him, why would you? I don't know if my English then was correct, but I'm going to speak it the way I spoke it then. I said, do not allow your body feelings to instruct you on what you should do. You know, that was the English I used that time. I don't even know if it's correct. Do not allow your body feelings to instruct you on what you should do. You know that today I'm still in good. We are still good friends today. You always remind me, like, do you know what you told me that time? Because that was my very language. But you know, some people, because they just want to satisfy the way they feel at that point, at that moment, thinking that
it's
okay, no,
satisfying. Some people like okay, I don't know this, like I like this person. Let me just, especially if the person like is single. Like if you are single and you start seeing this person, like, oh, I like this person, I have to get on with this person, like, and clear your eye. What am I saying? So guys, okay, Udeze Chima said most of ladies these days thought that marriage is all about bridal shower, ashwebi, sewing styles of clothes, forgetting that the real marriage
is somewhere waiting.
In conclusion, they are not prepared.
Thank you very much. That is true.
Mr. Udeze Chima, please open a relationship.
You're supposed to be a therapist,
because
right?
this is actually the truth.
Yes,
most ladies now pressure. There's this thing I saw online. I think we've discussed about it. This guy said, okay, he has 1 million naira like to like do their wedding, and he doesn't have enough. But he said after the marriage, we're all going to travel out. We are both going to travel out of the country. All the expenses on the guy, and the 1 million naira is only the guy that is contributing for the marriage. So this girl said she cannot afford to do a 1 million naira marriage. So they went apart.
See, like I said there, love way blind. Now marriage go open now. Ganga. You know, like I told you before, I heard someone that I respect so much, as a matter of fact, is a clergy. He said that young people don't know what love is until they are married. Because this that is doing us now is actually called infatuation. Until you enter into that institution that you will never graduate from.
At all.
If at all you actually want to stay in it, or not what is happening on social media now, where we say anybody can get into it and come out the next day. It actually saw, you know, someone that I know. It was their marriage only lasted for 3 months.
3 months.
3 months. I'm like, and if you see the wedding, it was so elaborate. I'm like, God. And they were friends. They were very good friends for years. So what went wrong? What happened?
Exactly, what went wrong? I believe they didn't probably, even though some of the people that even get took time to get to know each other, they are still like getting into the marriage.
See,
and
knowing each other. The thing there is when you guys are in a relationship, what are they talk?
I don't know.
So if you just come to my house, I come to you, I come to my house, we have sex. Everybody.
If I'm to go into any relationship now, like, I'm sorry, there will be boundaries. Like, why are we getting into this relationship?
That should be the first question. As a matter of fact, when you are in a,
should ask.
That's why I said that defined relationship is not about sex.
I will tell you what I can offer.
Or committed rather.
And you are going to tell me what I am going to see. Marriage is like a transactional business. If I'm going to I can't just be in a relationship because of the sex. I can get the sex from a friend like that. Okay, I know that this friend though is my friend. But then getting into a relationship, like, what are you bringing to the table? Yes, I've got to ask you, like, what are you bringing to the table? What am I bringing to the table? Let's both know what's up. We can't just be like, just come over to my house or go on a date or stuff like that. Why we are living the future? It's not possible. We've got to talk about everything possible. And then, my opinion though, secondly is, nowadays, why are we talking about marriage? It's like someone is getting married. You're getting married. Congratulations, my sister. And it's not me.
Congratulations.
It's not me.
Wedding bell ringing.
It's not me.
Wedding bell. Oh my goodness. Like, I can't wait. Is it this Christmas?
Shina, stick on my. It's not me. So another one.
Please. Okay, like I was saying before, I actually feel that most ladies of nowadays, they don't prepare before they get married, or young people, both man and woman, they feel that marriage, okay, I love you,
we love each other,
yeah, you love me, I love you, so let's get into marriage. And some ladies think that to get married is to start having children. But it is not. I believe it's beyond that. It's definitely beyond that. You prepare before. I asked somebody before, you are in a relationship, okay, before you even entered into relationship, how many books on relationship did you even read?
It's not even about reading books. Some people read book and they will still divorce. It's the truth. It's not even about reading. It's about having this self-discipline and this inbuilt godly character.
Inbuilt, how does it come? It comes by studying. You got study. It's not you read or you ask people who have been on that line before.
Exactly. That's what I'm talking about. See, the marriage that I'm looking up to in this Nigeria is Pastor Adeboye's marriage. Any other marriage I'm not looking up to. It's Pastor Adeboye's marriage. Then followed by, though my own parents' marriage didn't last long because my dad died. That's it. So followed by my dad's marriage because they were so in love with each other and they know how to and they understand each other very well. My parents' marriage is not even like number one. Pastor Adeboye, his marriage, they give me inspiration. I tell you, like, big inspiration. When I say inspiration.
Now, let me ask you. You like their marriage now, right? I believe that the wife have written books on marriage.
Of course.
So how many of them have you read?
One. I've read just one.
That is what I'm saying.
I cannot lie. I've read.
That is what I'm saying. When you see people that have this successful relationship with their spouse, you have to know what did they do or how are they doing it. What did they do that they got to this point, or what is the woman doing? As a woman that I am, as a girl, as a lady, I want to know, okay, how is this woman sustaining her marriage? What is her responsibility? Because I believe that men only want one thing, and that is called respect.
Respect.
That is only one thing. According to what my dad said, though. Hey, I don't know. According to what my dad told me, men only want one thing: respect. Apart from that,
marriages are not broken, no. Many marriages are still going to break. Do you know why I said so?
If a man tells you, okay,
because you are not spiritual enough, you are going into marriage. You don't know marriage is a warfare. Like, you are not spiritual enough, you are going into marriage.
Rema.
No, it's the truth. Marriage is a warfare. If challenges should come today, now who is going to pray?
Okay, it's true.
Okay, if is praying.
Again, who cannot pray?
Yeah, what are you
TikTok mothers? TikTok mothers, TikTok babes.
Marriage is a warfare.
See,
because you have to support your man, or you have to support your spouse spiritually.
Of course.
When I say spiritually, because supporting spiritually conquers everything.
Yeah.
Supporting spiritually conquers everything financially.
When you pray for him, your prayers will affect his thinking. It will help him.
Imagine being spiritually,
all round.
Being spiritually connected with your spouse. Do you know? God. I don't know why they don't see this part, like being spiritually connected.
Let me tell you why. Do you know why?
I love that.
Because you see, the moment that when lockdown, check the number of marriages that have crashed.
Of course,
since 2020 till now.
It's not even.
It's actually more,
like, lay cost
because
on marriages, but marriages are still going to break. It's the truth.
Because people now, they've left their, some women have left their responsibility as the woman of the house. They've turned their marriage to TikTok and social media marriage. A man can even have issue with the wife, because have you seen mothers when they're supposed to be breastfeeding their baby, their eyes is somewhere, the other eye is on the camera.
She was trying to breastfeed her baby. She was, to give her baby like this feeding bottle. She was putting the feeding bottle in the baby's mouth.
What was she watching?
She was pressing her phone.
Okay, you can imagine that kind of. Imagine if the husband says that kind of thing, how would he feel? He can be, okay, you want to kill my child, then issue will start. You will not start blaming her. The man he's toxic. He's not like this. He's not giving me breathing air and all of that. You are the cause of the.
No,
now you be the genesis of your mind. Even in relationships too. See, we need to my mom will always say, call yourself and answer. Call yourself and answer.
Adiola, yes. Adiola, are you doing the right thing?
Are you doing the right thing?
Are you sure you are doing, is this your character? Is it normal?
Just don't be carried away.
It's not every time people will call you and be like, sometimes I sit and be like, this is my character. When I say me, I go see husband like this. It's the truth. Like, shall I go see husband like this? So like, you call yourself to order and be like, oh, this is what I'm going to do to get myself back to order. Because, and
of course, getting yourself now, let me tell you something. I've been in that place before. I'm growing, because everybody has their like, honestly, sometimes like you said, I look at myself and I be like, if I marry like this, if I marry now, if this kind of thing should happen, how am I going to handle it? Okay, my mom is there to put me through. Okay,
she won't always be there.
What if my mom is not there?
Exactly.
What's going to happen? I thought, like, okay, what's come to what? Let me start preparing myself now. Let me prepare myself, because that's the most important thing. Even in relationships, that is why a guy can tell you I love you today, and the next day he tells you I'm no more interested. Because why? You are just behaving anyhow. You're just and that thing is, people are just so selfish these days. You only think about self. It's about me. That's why I feel some relationships are not lasting, because of selfishness.
Yes. You don't think about the other person.
Let's say, for instance, your guy goes to work. Let's say he works somewhere in Lekki, on the mainland, on the island, and then you are working somewhere, or maybe you are even doing a business of your own. And then from morning till night, you expect him to call you. If he doesn't call you, you get angry, not knowing that this man, look at the hold up that is always in Lekki. Coming from Lekki to the mainland every day, this guy would have passed through a lot of stress, a lot of things, plus the man he is thinking about a whole lot of things, and you are there, you are running your own business, and it's not like it's that stressful. You understand? You still be counting. He did not call me. Okay, I called his like he's busy. What if he was talking to a business partner? Stuff like that. We need to prepare ourselves as young people that we are.
All this attribute thing, it still go back to spirituality, because there is nothing like that won't be revealed to you in the spirit. You don't understand. I'm happy for my friends. Happy marriage life to them. Oh my God, I love your marriage. But I will never emulate anybody's marriage. The only marriage I am still going to talk about, is Pastor Adeboye. They would have gone through so many things together,
and they are still there. You want to tell me that the man does not have flaws? The one, of course, will have flaws, but then
I have so many celebrities I have so many celebrities that are my role model, though. But then, I'm sorry, their marriages I can never use as an example to set a step for my own marriage. It's not possible, because I believe they are even amateur when it comes to this marriage of a thing. You are going into marriage.
Some of them are even divorced.
You are going into marriage.
Imagine someone who is divorced coming to give you marital advice.
It's not possible.
Excuse you? Or someone who is not dating giving you relationship advice. I don't understand.
You are going into marriage. Do you know, I actually had I'm not really that spiritual, but when I tend to be spiritual, I hear the word of God. I was praying about something. I was like, I heard the spirit why are you rushing yourself? I've not given you a go ahead to go into this particular stuff. Why are you going into this?
Sorry.
I know that when I'm with this person, I get this this spirit that is also last, what are you doing with this person? Why are you wasting your time? Because I know that that's not the right thing, but because just because I want to be with someone, I want this person to be known with me, I end up ultimately.
You want to identify that means I'm in a relationship.
In anything in this life, pray. When I say prayer reveals so many things. A lot. Because you can be married and then your husband is going through some things and trying to find solution, but you are. Funny
enough, men will never tell you everything they are going through. They will never tell you everything, and that's even that your boyfriend will never tell you everything. And then you are there, you are just there making demands of him. You must do this. It's my birthday. You must do this because one of your friend, whose boyfriend is one person like that, did it for him. So for her rather, you are expecting the same thing. Forgetting that the two of them and there's different names, even if they answer the same name, they're just different set of people, you know. A lot of girls have pushed their boyfriend to start doing things that originally they didn't plan to do because of pressure.
God help the boyfriends for being so daft.
And
it's the truth. And
boyfriends too, honestly speaking, you don't need to, you know, sometimes too, guys, when you are wooing a girl, you start by buying her stuffs, taking her to fancy places, and then you stop.
Exactly.
Remember that's how you started. So if you know you cannot finish it, bro, don't start it. You see what I mean? Don't start it.
To me, just to woo me, I will collect some.
Just be you. You don't need to fake you because you want a girl's attention. Come on now, don't fake it. Just be you, the real you. Sometimes, see, girls, responsible ones though, we understand that there are irresponsible people out there a lot, you know, but the responsible ones, they just want the you. Manfred, stop talking, you're distracting us. That he doesn't know, right? A lot of guys, you know, they just feel that, well, I just pray God help us though.
God help all of you in relationships, and God help everyone facing challenges or crisis in their marriages. I hope God help you, and settle everything for you guys, because marriage is really, really a warfare whereby you have to go into the marriage spiritually so that everything will be overcome. Because marriage nowadays, I just feel for so many people, like they get into the marriage and they are complaining about so many, like, oh, I never knew he was like this, I never knew he had this character, I never knew he had this behavior in him. But then you didn't get to pray in the spirit, because prayer reveals so many things to us. If you get to pray in the spirit, like, you get to know the kind of person this person is, the kind of person the kind of person she is, the kind of person he is.
These are my babies just being so spiritual today. What's going on?
Hallelujah. I'm actually being serious. Like,
she's just been over spiritual today.
I feel pained when I see.
I mean, she don't chop breakfast.
I don't chop breakfast. Now,
are you sure?
When they relate to the shop.
Okay, maybe because of the ones before now.
Like, I guess, I feel bad when I see like young people getting divorced. And then you stop. When I see young lads getting divorced because they are, I don't know. Well, God help everyone in relationships and marriages. Alright, guys, we have come to the end of the show. Thank you guys for staying tuned. Thank you everyone for dropping a comment. Samuel Unag, God bless you. Ideze Chima, God bless you so much. Really love you guys. Hope to see you on Saturday.
Thank you so much for watching.
Thank you so much.
And please don't forget that this is festive period. Make sure you stay safe. Make sure you protect yourself. And also, election is just in 2 months. Make sure you get yourself ready, get your PVC ready, and make sure you cast your vote if you are in Nigeria wisely. And if you're outside the country, you're coming back, please, we wish you safe journey back home. And
bring goodies for us.
Yes, of course. Merry Christmas in advance and Happy New Year in advance too. Bye.